setting new standards in podcast excellence. You have joined the WBT, fully focused on business and taxes. Here is your host, Michael Lodge.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
And welcome to the WBT. This is Michael Lodge. I'm glad that you've joined me. Gosh, today is a beautiful Friday morning here in South Carolina. The sun is out, blue skies. Just went out to my garden, picked a beautiful, beautiful big old watermelon. Cut it up, perfectly red inside and sweeter than honey. It's so good. That's the best thing about having property, is that you're able to grow stuff that I came from Los Angeles, California a year ago. And I always dread it when I have to go back there and work from December through May. But here, my gosh, I can go out, I can pick watermelon, I can pick peppers, I can pick really good fresh tomatoes that taste so good. So I'm kind of spoiled now. So I don't know what I'm going to do when I have to go back to my office in Burbank, California and start working again without fresh stuff. I'm telling you, it totally makes a big difference when you're able to get this fresh vegetables and fruits and everything else. It's really a wonderful life. So I've been getting several notices from clients who are business owners. They're corporations, they're LLCs, they're S-Corps, C-Corps. The problem is that they're saying we're getting suspended. Well, the reason why you're being suspended by the Secretary of State isn't because you haven't filed your tax return, probably, because I know that some of my clients who have come into me will file their corporate tax returns. The problem is you keep forgetting to file your statement of information with the Secretary of State. In California, and I'm talking to all my California clients at the moment, and other states also, if you have a corporation or business in another state, you have to file what is called a statement of information every single year. And I think this is where they're going wrong. The Secretary of State sends out a little postcard to your mail. Now, a little postcard, flimsy thing, gets missed very, very easily. But they send it to you every single year if they have your correct address. And in California, it's $25 to file that statement of information. Now, if you do not file that SOI, statement of information, on time, it turns into $225. And the penalties and interest keep mounting and mounting and mounting. So you have to be very careful and file that. And it's so very simple. All you have to do is go on to the California Secretary of State website and file your statement of information. It takes less than 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, depending on maybe 10 minutes, depending on how fast you type. But it's vital that you do that, because the statement of information tells them if any changes of ownership has happened over the course of the year. And some of you, nothing has changed. So as soon as you hit the little box that says nothing has changed, you just sign it, pay for it online, $25, debit, MasterCard, Visa, whatever, and you're done for the year. But you have to make sure that you do it timely. Otherwise, that $25 turns into an expensive fine. So if you're suspended, you have to go on to the Secretary website, talk to the Secretary of State if you need to call them by phone, and find out how you can get back up and no longer suspended. And most of the time, it's just filing your statement of information. So I know I'm getting a lot of emails and texts and stuff like that, and on this very subject. But you know what? It's your responsibility to make sure that you file that statement of information on time. It's your responsibility. You're the one that invested to set that corporation up, and you have to comply with all the other various issues that comes along with owning a corporation or a business or an LLC or an S Corp or a partnership. Now, the other issue is that you also need to keep up your a book of records. Each of you probably have a book, and in there you have to keep minutes of everything that goes on, and you need to have a director's meeting every year, put a statement inside your book, sign off on it. If you've changed a bank account, make sure that the board met. Put a statement in your book that says the board met, and we voted on to move from Wells Fargo over to XYZ company, whatever the bank is. But you need to keep your books up. You need to keep your tax returns in a safe place. I get so many requests from people say, oh, I've lost my tax return. You know what? If you lost your tax return, if you come and blame me because data is being spread, that's not my fault. That is on your head. Keep your tax return inside your corporate minute books, because I tell you, if you have it in a safe place, you're never going to have a problem. So keep your record book up. Make sure that everything that you do, if you're purchasing another house, make sure that the board of directors have met and they've okayed the purchase of the house, whatever business that you may be in. But you have to keep your book up, and you have to keep your statement of information filed timely. You have to comply with being a legal business in the state of California and other states also. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, I wish I could share my watermelon with you, but it's all mine. I'll talk with you soon. This is the WBT.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.